Good evening. Taking out these. Wanted to make a quick video on sound and how you can use sound to attain frequency, resonate with frequencies that are of the higher vibration kind. So yeah, you hear this phrase being thrown out, high vibration. What kind of vibration? Good vibes, good, yeah. There's a lot of talk about vibrations, but it's actual vibrations. Okay, it's frequency. And frequency turns to sound, and it turns to matter. Like Albert Einstein, like Luke thinks I'm really funny when I say that. Einstein. I think he says Einstein. I think he says. So that's why he thinks that's funny. But Einstein, he said, there's no matter. There's just frequency. Okay. And lately I've benefited from, I've felt that I've kind of seen with my inner eye just frequencies. I feel like I'm being like crushed from within in a good way. Stuff is falling away and opening up in the chest, and I feel this vibration. I feel actual vibration, and my voice is changing a little bit because it's opening up, and I'm moving upward, which also happens to you when you let go and you travel inward. So earlier today I was sitting meditating on the word Ram, which is I think Hindu for God, and I think there's a reason why Ram is the word. It's because it resonates with a frequency that is of the very high kind, the God frequency. Talking kind of out of my ass here, but an important sound in the spiritual community. Community, like just like 100 people are spiritual or talk about spirituality. We're all spiritual, I think. I could even call it humanness. That's another word. If we're all tired of spirituality as a word, we could use like lifeness or humanness. Or maybe I should coin the word Fredness. Fredosophy, which will be the name of this channel, probably, by the way. People used to call me the Fredosopher. Wow. But it's hard to spell. It's not going to be that fun to... Yeah, my channel is Fredosopher, and it's hard to spell. Fredosophy, much better. Are you up for that? Are you up for that little change? Anyway, let's get back to this frequency stuff we were talking about, okay? So I was sitting here, ramming, just for a minute and a half. And I noticed, because I've been meditating for like 2 hours before this today, and 2 hours like yesterday, so I was in a good vibration, and I felt these vibrations in the body. So I felt like my voice was going to change, so I wanted to use it. So I sat down and I was ramming. And it took a minute and a half, and I felt that it was... something was about to open up in the solar plexus and in the chest. But then I got full of myself. I wanted to film this thing. So I moved to the bathroom. Well, let's capture this on camera so that the people can see it. You can see it. And that took 5 new minutes of setting up the camera, the tripod, moving the chair in there. And it was bright as heaven almost in there. So it wasn't ideal for going inward. And I was also slightly, even though I'm more comfortable with the camera nowadays, it was still, the camera was still there. I knew that I was doing it for an audience, so it didn't really work. I lost the footage anyway because I pulled out the SD card. But then, after like 20 minutes of ramming, I went back in here again, and I was doing voice, just starting with rum again in darkness. And then I just realized, wow, there's all these other frequencies, all these other sounds. Because when I'm doing ram, ram, then I hit these, sometimes I hit these other sounds, okay? And it's weird what kind of sounds you can make when you tap into other frequencies. It feels like other old sounds from, like, dare I say it, some people debate whether it's from past lives and other beings at the same time or whatever, but it's you feel like a different person sometimes, like a different even not human sometimes. These weird sounds that can come out of you, which is kind of cool. And you also, while you're using this frequency, you also tap in on, you find new frequencies and you kind of put your body in that frequency. And much better, I think, than just listening to frequencies on YouTube. I think it's better to use your own voice, but that's just my take on it. I don't know anything about it. I just got into this. And apparently there's a small, I'd say, community about voice healing. And I actually met one woman I was doing ayahuasca together with. Well, she was next to me. She was doing voice healing, helping people heal their traumas with their voice. That they're sort of in the voice, in different places in the body where the voice can really, you know, do things, fix things. The traumas are also frequencies, and going down on those frequencies are also helpful to release them. So that was the video I had for you today about voice healing frequencies. Ram, God. Yeah. Good luck.